Speaking of weird things that don't need to exist, Child's Play. Not saying Child's Play doesn't need to exist. I'm happy with Child's Play. I like the franchise. It's campy, it's dumb, it's over the top, and Brad Dourif has brought it for well over 30 years. And the thing is, it's not Chucky, it's not Child's Play without Brad Dourif. So it turns out that even though MGM is rebooting the movie with Aubrey Plaza and it's set to open later on this summer, we're not quite done yet with the Good Guys doll. Because Chucky, the TV series, is in the works from the original creator. Ya boy. We're getting a Chucky TV series, and I think it's going to be pretty freaking cool. It says here that the new show has just found a home over at SyFy and is being called Chucky, probably in order to help differentiate it from the previously mentioned film. This would be the remake coming out later on this summer. The original creator of the character and writer of the film, Don Mancini, will be coming on board to write the script for the TV show. This is apparently about as good as things get for Mancini, as he expressed his desire for the show to land at the network back in June, saying, "I've long wanted to bring Chucky to television, and SyFy is the perfect network for us. The show will be a fresh take on the franchise, allowing us to explore Chucky's character with a depth that is uniquely afforded by a television series format, while staying true to the original that has terrorized audiences for over 3 decades now." Yeah, SyFy. They lost The Expanse, so they're picking up Chucky. Screw it, right? I mean, like, how violent is it going to be? Probably not as violent as it could, but they could tone it down and still do some violence on there. If it's going to be more comical, over-the-top violence, they'll be able to get away with a little bit more, just given the themes of it. But the thing I kind of like about this is, even though we've got, what, 6 or 7 Chucky movies at this point, with even Brad Dourif's own daughter now part of the franchise, we get to actually now get time with Chucky as a character to truly understand who he is, or who he was, and what life has been like as a doll, you know, being possessed by voodoo magic for 30 years. I think it's going to be very interesting, considering that they have Cult of Chucky being the last one. I haven't seen it yet, so I don't know what happens with it, but the title is pretty indicative of what exactly to expect here. And I find it to be funny that they're going the route of going TV with it, and that it's going to SyFy. For one, I fully support this. I do. I fully support this, considering the fact that this 2019 remake, it just is completely unnecessary, and MGM is just like really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Like, come on, guys. Look, we know you're hurting for money. All right, why not, you know, do something a little bit different? You know, be original. Don't remake a movie that doesn't need to be remade. Because Child's Play 30 years later is still scary as hell. Now, this article doesn't say whether or not Brad Dourif is going to be involved, but we could assume that Brad Dourif is going to be involved. SyFy themselves are very happy to be bringing on Don Mancini to make this thing happen. They worked with him on a couple of Channel Zero, and he also worked on Hannibal with another one of the producers coming on board with this. So they very much are looking at his contributions to television, working with them, and they're excited to bring that to the mix. So I think that ultimately Don Mancini will be able to do a lot with this. That's going to be a fun, probably 8 to 10 episode series that we're going to get a lot more violence and gore and the history of Chucky. And I'm actually more excited to get the history of Chucky than anything else, because you know what? The movie terrified me as a kid. It terrified me. And nightmares out the ass when I was a kid. Now I'm looking forward to getting the backstory of one of the most prolific serial killers in modern pop culture. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty cool. Hey, thank you so much for getting to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to get more up-to-date movie news and information, as well as breakdowns of trailers and other types of stuff, be sure to watch the other videos, click subscribe, and check back daily for more content from me. Again, my name is Matt Jarbo. This has been $3 Theater. Have yourself a great day, guys, and peace out.